So now going on to control, this should be pretty short and sweet. I think for these two maps, okay, computer, be that way. I think for these two maps, uh, city, I think this is gardens and this is city center or whatever they're called. Easy thing we should do is just run a ball comp. You have a lot of space, here, and then obviously, here there's a lot of space for the ball to run around. It's kind of annoying to stop it unless you go, full counter on the ball. Run it with a Lucio Moira and, maybe a Rhine, and then pick your DPS from that. I was looking at Hestia, what they ran. They ran, I think, a Rhine and a Reaper on Ilios. More of a brawl style composition. Uh, it could work. Yeah, I'll talk about it later, but I think for here and here, ball compos are, the best bet. It's pretty easy to run, annoying, it's good for point control with the mines, mine off the point, mine the point here, and then, mine the point here, specifically these entrances, these entryways into it. The only thing we have to make sure on this point specifically is, watch this. Other than that, these two maps, I think pretty easy. Senior could run this tracer. It works really well with on these points. I was watching, San Francisco. They ran a tracer. Shanghai also ran a tracer. Not really looking at these comps too much, just because they're kind of weird. How they ran and how they worked against each other. But like I said, ball comp, ball is great. Ball is love. Roadhog, Ryan, whatever you want to run with it. I think the point where we would have to change it is this, because the ball can still work, but it's more of a confined space. Um, yeah, it's more of a confined space. I think, like I was talking about, we could run more of a brawl here with the Rhine, maybe a Zarya, um, and a Lucio Moira or a Lucioana. Support preference, I guess, there. And, just try and take control of the space with the aggression. I think control is our worst map type, funny enough, just because I feel like we need to be more aggressive. So, that comp lets us be aggressive. Hold these choke points here, here. Actually, these control points here and here, because there's really only two ways, unless they flank through here, but it's kind of rare that people flank through here. And like I said, hold it aggressively. With that composition, controls really all but tempo. You don't want to, you don't want the other team to control it. So with that composition, we just take over the tempo as much as we can. We are aggressive and decisive. Hold cycling also important. If we run the Rhine Zarya, try to combo with the Graviton. If we get, if they try to run into us, we have the Lucio beat, we have the Coalescence. So, yeah, like I said, short and sweet, nothing too much to go over right there. So, I'll go over the next control map, which is Lijiang. If we do end up going to 5 maps, I doubt it, but still a nice to have a strategy. So, I'll go over to that map right now.